Good day everyone, I'm Jaylee Marley Chavia from Base HM3A and I'll be tackling about the Chapter 14, Insurance Law. In insurance law, there are products that are satisfying the protection and investment of needs of the market by Stelito Madrid Jr., CEO, Pru Life UK Philippines. We have the learning objectives. Enumerate the items that can be insured in a tourism establishment. Identify the rationale behind the concept of insurance. Explain the different kinds of insurance and identify the advantages and disadvantages of having insurance. In the introduction, the law, Section 2(1). A contract of insurance is an agreement whereby one undertakes for consideration to identify the other against loss, damage, or liability arising from the unknown contingent or event. We have the insurable interest. An insurable interest is that relationship within a person or a thing that will support the insurance of insurance. The issuance of an insurance policy. A person is usually regarded as having an insurable interest in the subject matter, insured when he will be derived pecuniary benefit or advantage from the preservation or would suffer monetary loss or damage from its destruction. So we have the insurable interest in the property should be used not only in the date of execution of the contract of issuance, but in the date of the occurrence of the risk insured. Again, on the other hand, insurable interest in the life and health of a person insured must exist when the insurer takes effect, but need to exist thereafter or when loss occurs. Able to interest group insurance, any person related in another either contract, commercial relation, and lawfully procedure insurance and other life. Thus, an employer may insure the life of any employee and vice versa. We have the insurable insurance property. The property is insurance. It is important that insurable insurance exists when the insurer takes effect. No loss occurs. In marine insurance, the owner of ships as in all cases was insurable. Interestingly, even was deemed characterized by one consent to pay in value case of loss, provided in that case the insurer shall be liable for only the part of the loss which insured cannot be recovered from the purchaser. Give the beneficiary. In Section 18, no contract or policy of insurance on property shall be enforceable except for the benefit of some person having insurable insurance to the property insured. In Section 19, we have the insurance in property insured must exist when the insurance takes effect and when the loss appears but needs not exist in the meantime. In the interest of life or health of a person insured must exist when the insurance takes effect but needs not exist after or loss occurs. We have a person cannot lawfully procure insurance in the life of another in the whole that he has no insurable. Hence, the assured must have entered into serve life to insured side of the insurance in order that one day have an insurable interest of life another. It must be one of those mentioned in Section 10 an insurance code. We have this holds true where the employer who is titular or name insured obtains insurance of life and health of his employees. We have the free marine and third-party liability insurance. We have marine insurance in Section 99 Marine insurance includes insurance against loss of or damage to vessels, craft, aircraft, vehicles, goods, freight, cargoes, merchandise, effects, distributors, profits, money, securities, chooses in action, evidences of a debt, valuable papers, bottomry, another respondentia, interest, and all other kinds of property in the interest therein the respect to appertaining to any connection with any all of the risks, parallels of the navigation, transition, or transportation, or will being assembled, packed, created, baled, and compressed, and similarly prepared for shipment or while awaiting shipment, or during any delay, storage, transshipment, or reshipment. Incidents thereto including war risk, marine builder risk, and other personal property floaters risk. We have the fire, marine, and third-party liability for insurance of fire insurance in section 167. As used is a code and term of fire insurance shall include insurance against loss by fire, lightning, windstorm, tornado, or earthquake, and other allied risks. When such risks are covered by extensions of fire insurance policies or under separate policies, we have the fire insurance. This is essentially the contract of identity. In fire insurance, only hostile and not friendly fire insured against dirty under an open policy and measure of indemnity in an actual loss or sustained and burden upon the insured establishment amount of such loss under a valid policy of fire insurance. The valuation of the policy conclusive between the parties. We have the compulsory motor vehicle liability insurance in section 373. For the purpose of this chapter, a motor vehicle is a vehicle defined as the section 3 paragraph A of Republic Act numbered 4100. The Republic Act number 4136, otherwise known Land Transportation and Traffic Code as amended by PD 1455. This discussion of the law, the further applying of registration of a motor vehicle, the land and transportation operator owner must secure compulsory motor vehicle liability insurance, also known as the third-party liability insurance or TPL, accredited by the Insurance Commission. The war risk insurance. War risk insurance is an insurance covering damage caused by acts of war. It includes coverage of war, hijacking, related parallels. Insurers have intended to withdraw liability coverage for weapons of mass destruction. A subset war insurance. We have radioactive contamination, electromagnetic pulse devices, chemical biological weapons. Unit coverage is provided full policy limits passenger liability limited to a maximum of $50 million for all third parties including property damage. We have a IATA policy in most jurisdictions include European and Union. Airlines were certified by law. Liability insurance including coverage for WMD. Aircraft lease agreements also require coverage for insurance since use of WMDs that directed against states. The ultimate responsibility for security of citizens rests with states. For that's all for the end. Europe now in the Philippines or B&B tourism parlance. In the Europe now, Philippines, B&B tourism parlance, known as a bed and breakfast. For some people, insurance business, B&B have made different connotation, build and burn. And a prominent business being known to build many established and many fluids which are related directly or indirectly to tourism industry. Hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, and entertainment bars. After 4, 5, 6 years of existence, the establishment burned down in the ashes. In many probes, accidents seem not the common main cause of these fires. Mr. Jesse Ogapauco, patriarch, is clanishly unfazed by the series of fires in which happen in their business establishments almost every year. His idea is far more optimistic than most businessmen's similar misfortune. That is what insurance is for. He will operate a few months' time business as usual. Some local insurers that have begun to suspect insurance fraud, many being committed by Mr. Ogopauco. To date, nothing is proven. Either the local authorities and the insurance investigations in his attempt to ensure the subsequent properties in business venture, Mr. Ogopauco has been refused many of large local insurance companies. Now, majority of his business interests are insured by insurance companies abroad. Can you suggest ways of how Mr. Agapauco can relate to trust in the local insurance industry? Can you assume that the foreign insurance compares have not been diligent as the local insurance companies that doing a background check on Mr. Agapauco track record? Question.